Are you curious about why everyone goes nuts about mums in the fall? What the big deal is about them? I'm going to tell you all about it coming up. I'm Valerie Knauls from Knauls Produce in Alexandria, Virginia. I'm the winner of the 2015 Garden Center Young Retailer of the Year Award, and I've been around plants a long time, and I have seen mums, hundreds and hundreds and thousands and thousands and thousands and hundreds of mums over the course of my life being here. Because I grew up here. My family owns it. I grew up here and I got off the bus and walked through the nursery and went home and walked through the nursery to get back to the bus stop in the morning the next day. And I have seen these everywhere, and until I was a little older, I really didn't understand why they were so popular. And now I know. Okay, so here are the reasons why everyone goes crazy for mums and why you might too after you know all this. So for starters, they're perennial, so that means that they come back every year. So after you enjoy them this fall, you can plant them in the ground and they will come back from the roots on their own next year and the year after and the year after and get a little bigger each year. So that's super cool. Most perennials only bloom for a couple weeks, and mums are part of that performance as well. They bloom for a couple weeks, but then they come back every year, which is great, right? You plant it in that corner, and then you get to see it each year. The next thing is that they're affordable. For a plant this size, typically it's going to be about $10, where in the spring, a plant of this size or a planter of this size might run more like somewhere in the $25 to $35 range. So they're super affordable for the amount of space that they cover. So it's great to use even if you use it as a throwaway, even if you don't plant it in your yard after it finishes blooming. They're affordable and it's great instant color. The next thing is that they bloom all at one time. Can you see how this is just covered in little buds? All of them will open up at about the same time, and you will hardly see any green here. The whole thing will just be completely covered in flowers. And that's something that's really pretty spectacular that you don't see with a lot of other plants. The next thing is that they have become just synonymous with fall. Seeing mums, even if it's 100 degrees outside, makes you think fall. So it's an instant way to kind of add a little fall color and representation to your front porch. Lastly, they can take full hot sun. As long as they're watered adequately, they can take full hot sun. So if your front porch just gets blazing heat, totally fine. They can handle it. Just water them every day and they'll do just fine. So as a recap, everybody loves mums because it makes them think of fall. They come back every year. They get a crazy big covering of blooms. They're affordable and they can take that hot sun. So we've got them. You can find them at garden centers nationwide anytime from about, typically it's mid-August through maybe Columbus Day. Sometimes you can find them a little later through end of October, but usually it's mid-August through Columbus Day. And they'll bloom for about 3 weeks. So I'd love to hear your suggestions for other videos. If you'd like to see other videos from me, what kind of questions I might be able to answer for you. So comment below when you watch this video. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you again.